children's playthings, but each also a menace. For all of these containers could produce mosquitoes.
I just can't do it, Captain.
Oh, it's just water.
But when each boy confronted his parent, the answer was about the same.
It must be the neighbors, son.
Oh, darling. It isn't us. It's the neighbors.
I just said that.
However,
Yeah, take another Xanax.
there was one yard in which the boys couldn't get. Miss Monroe's next door.
Larry!
That Saturday afternoon, I saw Larry Foster doing football practice. I asked him what the city was doing to keep our neighborhood clean.
The city provides ordinances and regulations for the guidance of the individual household, Bill. At the health department, we put out information for TV, radio, and the newspapers. We also make periodic inspections of the premises. Then, of course, the city collects your garbage twice a week, your rubbish once a week, and disposes of it by sanitary methods.
What's the difference
Now,
between
if it weren't
garbage
for that
and rubbish?
service, any modern city would soon become a shambles.
Story time?
Story
But the
time!
job of keeping your
Yay.
property free from health hazards is mainly yours, Bill. Now, the good citizen recognizes that fact and does all that he can to safeguard the health of his family and the whole
The
neighborhood.
starters?
As Larry went on to paint a grim
And the
picture of the various
backups.
serious diseases carried from man to man by pests, such as mosquitoes, rats, and flies, he had a spellbound audience.
We were promised Johnny Unitas.
It wasn't long before our
The
neighbors,
rapture?
taking their cue from the youngsters, got the message.
Oh, my kids will love this. And that neighbor boy, Timmy, he won't miss this at all.
All out of roaches.
Someday we'll get a toilet.
Who needs tire swings anyway?
Yeah, fuck fun.
Now the rats have a city of their own.
Throughout our neighborhood, there was a general cleanup and improvement
They'll
campaign.
never find the bodies in here.
Hup, free tire.
Why am I always the referee for cleanup?
You always end up sticky.
Turtle Creek, Pennsylvania. Okay, another garbage cleaning montage.
Yeah, you guys are dirty. We get it. Let's move along. I'm not a litter bug. I'm a litter
As for the
animal.
Duncans, we had also learned a lesson. I had purchased a new garbage container, and each day Betty took pains to drain and wrap our garbage carefully.
Ah, collard green milkshake? What else for Billy's lunch? An oregano shaker?
Before putting it into the
An
container
onion
that set on
and a
new
can of
cart I had
beer.
purchased.
He knows where to pick it up.
A protection against rats and prowling dogs. No more breadcrumbs in our yard either, for Betty had a bird feeder now, taking care not to let it overflow.
Yes, master?
But there was still a problem. The
Kill.
yard next door.
Kill.
Tightly guarded as Fort Knox.
Oh.
With all sorts of water-holding containers. Something Larry Foster said had burned itself into Betty's mind.
Like most people, no doubt you thought that all mosquitoes came from stagnant pools along the creek and on the street. But any container holding stagnant water can produce the yellow fever and other mosquitoes.
However, I didn't count on the resourcefulness of one Mrs. Bill Duncan.
More black cherry vanilla
For next
caffeine-free
morning,
diet Dr.
she
Pepper,
had
Mr.
Miss
Defoe?
Monroe in for coffee. Soon, for the good of Miss Monroe and the whole neighborhood, Betty convinced her of certain things. That a bird bath should be scrubbed clean at least once a week. That water and pet dishes should be changed daily. That water-holding containers should be eliminated wherever possible. And that many plants should be grown in earth or sand instead of water.
How am I gonna grow my hydroponics, man?
What, trash? What? What?
Miss Monroe's yard,
Bam!
our own yard.
That'll
2 down
show
and
ya.
1 to go.
Hi, Bill.
Whoa.
Pete Granger, a hard nut to crack.
It's a shame Bill has a peanut allergy.
However, when the Grangers invited us over to a weenie roast that Sunday afternoon, I found that Pete had also seen the light. Not some beer.
He said weenie.
Do a good job, son, and careful about those food scraps.
We need something for your mother.
Well, congratulations, Pete. I see you've learned your lesson.
See here, Bill Duncan, if you kept your yard half as clean as I keep mine...
And that goes double for you, Mr. Granger.
No, but seriously, you're a pick of a man.
Took the kids to wake us up, Bill. It's time we quit passing the buck. Keeping this neighborhood clean is up to all the folks on this block. Each and every one of us.
Including Batman.
What about your own?
I will never litter again.
Stay tuned for a brand new episode of Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman, followed by the season premiere of Quantum Leap.
United States Public Health Service. Squander your time since 1798.
Bye, everyone.